Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining the Gerontological Society of America. I am John T. Small, the membership coordinator at GSA, as well as the facilitator of this new member orientation. Today, I will give you an overview of how to take advantage of your GSA membership. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. If you are calling in, all phones must be on mute. And note, all questions will get answered at the end. We will not be using the raise your hand feature. If you cannot find the question box, you may need to expand your control center. It is usually located in the upper right corner. Moving along, we will cover how to navigate the member dashboard and how to access webinars, GSA Connect, interest groups, and GSA journals online. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to put them in the question box and I will answer at the end. To access all of the GSA benefits, you have to log in on the GSA homepage at www.geron.org. To log in, you will click the login button in the upper right corner. You will be prompted to enter your username and password. Once you have successfully logged in to your GSA profile, the login button in the upper right corner will now say My Account. When you click the My Account button, a black box will appear. The first option is My GSA Dashboard. Click that. This is how you access the member dashboard. The member dashboard is your control center as a GSA member. This is where you will update your personal information, change your password, renew your membership, register for webinars, and more. You are now looking at the member dashboard. First, we will look at how to update your profile. Here you will update all your personal information. Please note, you cannot change your name here. If for any reason you need to change your name, please email me and I will make the update for you. Here you can also update your university and organization, department, or title and position. Please update your mailing address every time it changes. This is the address we provide to our publishing company to send out our journals. Please make sure you update this address because we do not want you to miss out on any other important mailers as well. The networking information section is a very important section to update. Here you can choose your primary and secondary member groups. Indicate your discipline, institution type, function, and areas of expertise. I will later explain where to gain detailed information about the member groups. We encourage you to add your areas of expertise so other members can find you in the member directory. When you scroll down, you will see interest groups preferences. It will be minimized. You will click on the plus sign and it will expand to this list of interest groups. GSA has many interest groups. They are formed around a topical issue that reaches across disciplines. We encourage you to join as many or as few as you like. Interest groups meet at the GSA annual scientific meeting, and they also engage year-round within the interest group GSA Connect community. I will talk more about GSA Connect in the slides to come. Beside each interest group listing, you will see a checkbox. Check the box next to each interest group you would like to be a part of. Your choices are not permanent. You can join or unjoin at your pleasure. As you saw on the previous slide, you can select both a primary and secondary member group. You do this through your profile. GSA has 6 member groups. The groups are the Academy for Gerontology and Higher Education, also known as AUGE, Behavior and Social Sciences section, BSS, Biological Science section, BS, Emerging Scholar and Professional Organization, ESPO, Health Sciences section, HS, and Social Research Policy and Practice section, SRPP. You can receive additional information about each group by going to www.geron.org, hover over membership, and choose member group. Scroll to the bottom, press Update Profile. You will then see a list of profile updates with the header Profile Update Successful. Next, we will cover how to update your email preferences. This is also done through the member dashboard. GSA sends out various emails. You can now manage your email preferences. Under the My Account section, select Manage Email Preferences. On the page, you will select by category which emails you would and would not like to receive. Please click Submit when you are done to save and update your email preferences. Next, we will cover how to register for GSA webinars. As you have probably discovered, you will register for GSA webinars on the member dashboard by clicking Register for an Event under the Events tab. Webinars are hosted throughout the year. Pre-recorded webinars are accessible on the website. I will now demonstrate how to access archive webinars. To access archive webinars, return to the home page, hover over Programs and Services, and click GSA Webinars. The next page will include instructions on how to register for GSA webinar, a list of upcoming webinars followed by webinar archives. To the right is an article index of all archive webinars by the year. This page covers any questions you may have regarding webinars. To conclude this portion of the orientation, I would like to remind you that you have to be logged in to navigate the member dashboard. The member dashboard is where you will update all personal and professional information, update email preferences, and register for webinars. Now moving along, we will discuss interest groups and how to engage with your chosen interest groups on GSA Connect. On the home page, you will click the My Account button again and the black box will appear. The second option is GSA Connect. Click it to open. GSA Connect is our member-only networking platform. Here, you will be able to connect with other members. All members are automatically added in the open forum, and all new members have been added to the new member community. If you haven't already, please introduce yourself in the new member community. This is how the GSA Connect homepage looks. On GSA Connect, there are other options, but today we will discuss how to update your profile, how to communicate with other members, and how to apply for volunteer opportunities. In the upper right corner, you see my profile picture. Not only can you add a picture to personalize your profile, but you can also update your preferences on GSA Connect. You will update your profile by clicking on your picture. A box will appear with options, and you will click on Profile. The information you input for your GSA Connect profile is information fellow GSA members will see about you. You will update each section by clicking the green button within the section. Fill in the information and press Save. Please make sure all of this information is up to date. Now we will discuss how to communicate with other members. You can communicate with members within your communities. You can access your GSA communities from anywhere on GSA Connect. When you hover over communities, there will be two options. Choose My Communities to see a list of all the interest groups you join in the communities for your sections, as well as the open forum, which all members are in, and the new member community, which is for all new members. To post in the community, you will click the community of your choice and join the conversations or start your own. Whenever someone posts in one of your communities, you will receive an email the next day with the post. You have the option to change your email preferences within your profile settings. You can choose between receiving daily consolidated or weekly consolidated emails from your communities. GSA has a variety of ways to get involved through volunteer leadership. We will list opportunities as they become available in our volunteer portal. You can access the volunteer positions by hovering over volunteer and clicking volunteer opportunities. The call for volunteers is in June. Opportunities will include section-wide member outreach, first touch posts within the new member community on GSA Connect, abstract reviewers, and more. Feel free to complete your volunteer profile on GSA Connect and contact me for any additional questions. Lastly, we will cover how to access GSA journals. All GSA members have the member benefit to receive access to all 5 GSA journals online. To access GSA journals, you have to be logged in. On the home screen, you will click Publication. Images of our journals will appear. Choose any one of the 5 GSA journals for online access. Once you click on one of the images, you will be directed to the Oxford University Press, also known as OUP website. OUP is our publishing company. Remember, you have to be logged into the GSA website before clicking to receive access. This is also where you will access the Academy for Gerontology and Higher Education's journal, Gerontology and Geriatrics Education. As a member benefit, you will receive a discount on the Augie Journal subscription. However, it is not included in the 2 print journals that are included in the regular student and transitional membership. On the next page, you will hover over journals. On the menu bar, a list of the journals will appear. Choose the journal that you want to access. You will see the latest issue and important facts about the journal you chose. When you click the image, you will see a similar page, and you can scroll down to find what you are looking for. If you have any problems accessing the journals, please let me know. Let's also take a look at how to access information on GSA's annual scientific meeting. The call for abstracts is now open through March 11. We encourage you to join us in Phoenix, Arizona from November 10th to 14th, 2021. You can access detailed information about our annual scientific meeting by hovering over meetings and events on the homepage and selecting GSA 2021 Annual Scientific Meeting. We created a number of resources to help with your GSA experience. If you need a refresher on any of the information I presented today, go to the GSA homepage at www.geron.org, hover over the Membership tab, and click on My GSA Benefits. You will scroll to the bottom, and listed are how-to short videos and one-page tutorials. We encourage you to get the most of your GSA experience. Please follow these next steps to get started. Complete your GSA Connect profile, view your GSA benefits page, and join an interest group and choose your primary and secondary member groups. Does anyone have any questions?
Hello, John Teese. It's Gina, and I do see some questions coming in for you. Let me look through what we have here. Our first question is, somebody said they've requested their password and they didn't get it. So how do they get their password?
When you request your password, it will be sent to the email that is on your GSA profile. Sometimes that email goes into spam, so please check your spam box. If it is not there, either send an email to membership@geron.org or to myself at jsmall@geron.org, and we can reset the password for you and send it to you. Or you can give us a call and we can reset it over the phone. And you can find the phone number on the homepage of our website at the bottom.
Great, very helpful. Okay, let me see. Someone is asking about volunteering, and is there, as a new member, do you have to wait a certain period of time before you can volunteer with GSA?
Good question. Requirements for volunteer positions will be included in the volunteer job listing. Some of the positions do have minimum membership requirements, but there are also a number that do not require a specific time for you to be a member.
Okay, good to know. Here is another question. Is there a calendar to show different events and meetings organized by all interest groups this member is joined.
Is there a calendar? Gina, I think you would be the best person.
Actually, I can answer that one because we just created a new one. So it's a great question. We do now have a calendar. Interest groups are meeting virtually in addition to they meet at the annual scientific meeting. And you'll find that on the website on the tab, there's a tab that says meetings and events. And if you hover over that and go to the bottom, it'll say interest group meetings. And there are a couple coming up.
Yay.
Okay, this next question is interesting, good question. What do members value most about GSA? For example, what is the best feature of the membership?
That's a very good question. Very thought-provoking. I would say the journals, but that's a easy answer. I would honestly say the opportunity to network with peers across the disciplines, like peers within the field of gerontology that you may not be able to encounter on your day-to-day workflow. So to have like those different perspectives introduced to you, like if you're a doctor, you may not come in contact with social workers that may work with your patients on a day-to-day basis. So I think the networking opportunities that's presented. Did you want to share, Gina?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think members all have different positives of what they get, but the interdisciplinary opportunity is one of the feedback we get the most because you're working with people or connecting with people in the aging world from all different backgrounds, and that is one of the biggest benefits. And interest groups, so joining interest groups are a really good way too to connect with people specifically in areas you're interested in. And so this person asks, how is it best then to network? Literally send an email or join their webinars. So I'll just go back to interest groups is a nice way to network with others. It's a smaller, it's people focused on what you're interested in. And you could reach out directly to members through the member directory. You can get their contact information. So those are two ways to network. And of course, at the annual scientific meeting in person. John Teese, any other thoughts on that?
Nope, I think you covered everything.
Another question that's come in is, are all meetings, events, and webinars done in this format? As I assume this GoToWebinar format.
Oh, no. I believe some of them are hosted on Zoom. I'm not sure if it's specified before registration though, but once you are registered, you will receive the notification on how to register. And if the question is pertaining to virtual, they're virtual for now. And we do plan on having our annual scientific meeting in Phoenix in November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we are using Zoom more, as John Teese mentioned, and then live events. So there will be different ways to connect, and then, of course, through GSA Connect. Okay. Here's another question. Are there fellowship or mentoring opportunities for doctoral or other graduate students?
For students, as far as mentorship is concerned, we have Mentor Match, and in one of the slides you see, it was included in one of the images. You can sign up for Mentor Match once you're logged into GSA Connect. You create a profile and just follow through the process. And if you do have any questions or get stuck, you can contact us and we'll assist you with it. But I believe it's pretty straightforward. And as far as fellowship is concerned, to be eligible for GSA Fellows, you have to be a regular member for 7 years. so we don't have fellow opportunities for students.
Right. And if you were, in terms of fellowship, if you were meaning in terms of professional, there are opportunities that get posted about fellowship opportunities, if that's what you're referring to. Through GSA Connect, you'll see postings on the open forum at times and also within the ESPO community. So when you get those emails, you should look out for those. Okay, there is one question on here that I'm just going to say to the person who sent it about publishing. That's a question that we will look at and we'll email you directly because we wouldn't have an answer for that. We'd have to refer to our publishing colleagues on that one. So we will get back to you. Okay, John T. So it looks like that's all the questions we have at this time.
Awesome. Okay, you go to the last slide.
Okay.
Before I close out, I want to say thank you to everyone that asked a question. They were all helpful to us and to provide additional information to you all. And if there is anything that I have not covered, or if anyone has any additional questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. Again, I am John T. Small, the membership coordinator at GSA. You can contact me directly at 202-587-2823 or via email at jsmall@geron.org or membership@geron.org. This has been a pleasure, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.